what do you mean you're going to have the idea for a women's only gym base, but when it comes time to actually opening, you're going to backtrack and say it's for biologically born women only?
I'm not going to lie, Natalie, I want money back.
This is who those women are talking about. Fitness influencer commonly known as Natalie B. Fitness. She said this back in 2021.
Of course, trans women are welcome at my women's only gym. I don't see trans women as trans women. I see trans women as women. So 100,000% trans women.
But fast forward to 2025, she released this statement.
Very important to make it clear how my women's only gym will be operating, and it will be operating as a single-sex space for biological women.
Quite the U-turn, right? And now people are saying
It's transphobia, and it's disgusting.
Natalie has over 1 million followers on TikTok. Back in 2021, she announced her new business venture, a women's only gym, a place where all women can feel safe. And she gave her followers the option to donate to her crowdfund page to help with her startup costs. And now some people are calling out the influencer because they feel like they've been lied to.
You say yes, there's a trans inclusive space. Then once you actually take the people them's money and open the business, you now tell them they can't enter.
And that first video wasn't the only time Natalie made it clear her gym would allow trans customers. She posted this a couple of years back.
So right now, in terms of my gym, obviously cis women are welcome and trans women are welcome.
And now she's backtracked on it. People are even claiming she could be breaking the law.
What I would like to know is, how is this going to work out for you legally?
And some are questioning how she plans to action this.
It doesn't make sense on so many fronts. By that logic, trans men can enter your gym.
This is Natalie's reasoning for her change of heart.
Inside, we are focusing on self-defense classes, Muay Thai, boxing classes, as well as workshops and activations around PCOS and training on your menstrual cycle, all of which occur to biological women. Majority of the women who are seeking my women's only gym, the Girl Spot, are coming here because they have faced some level of gym intimidation or sexual violence and assault that has been perpetrated by men. So as the owner of the gym, it is very important to make it clear how my women's only gym will be operating, and it will be operating as a single-sex space for biological women.
Natalie didn't respond to our request for comment, but she put this statement on Instagram in response to the backlash. In it, she said she sympathises with trans women and that the decision was not easy, and added she has spent time and money seeking legal advice.
So there's a story going around of a woman who opening a gym, a female-only gym, and she's getting a lot of backlash because she's not allowing trans women into it. But here's the thing also. Years ago, before she was in her planning stage, she said that she supports trans women, and she says trans women are women, and she thought about including trans women in her plans when she opens the gym. And then now that's completely out the window. She said it's only for biological women. This is a thing where I'm seeing it more and more, like with women's sports and stuff like this. Women are insane. They have no accountability. They don't understand accountability. Women are their own worst enemy. Because here's the thing, it's usually majority women supporting all this, the alphabet people, the LGBT things, all the problems in the world right now, women are supporting it. And then they find out, okay, you know what? When it comes to my own personal life, now, oh my God, it's a problem. I'm not gonna, it's like, just like the thing where I saw this video where people, they support immigrants, illegal immigrants. And then the guy was playing a prank on them. Said, okay, would you allow these illegal immigrants to live in your house? No. All of them says no. This is a thing where just like this woman who supports trans women and who was saying trans women are biological women. And then when she starts opening her own gym, now she's ready to open her own gym, opening it. No, trans women aren't biological women, but they are women. What the hell does that mean? How are you biologically not women, but you are women? And now she's getting backlash from the trans community. Oh, really? The people you supported, now they are against you. Ain't that something? Ain't that crazy? Again, this just shows you that how women they lack accountability. When you have the audacity to say trans women are women too, okay. And then when you open your gym for women only, you don't allow trans women. And I'm not saying I'm for that because I have my own views about that. But that shows you the hypocrisy, that shows you the insanity. So you are willing to say a whole lot of crap in support, but when your action shows differently, what does that say? Stop doing that shit. I don't know why women want to virtue signal. Why women try to do this woke stuff and try to be, I don't know, support all these movements when actuality, when it comes into their life, they really don't. They really don't. That's why I find it really, really sucks when a lot of people could support certain things, because honestly, I don't really support it. It's just men trying to, it's unwell men now trying to do something different. They weren't succeeding as men, so they think that, oh, women have it easier, so I'm going to try to succeed as women. And let's not say, trans women in women's sports are succeeding better when they were men. So that's the thing where I say that, this is, honestly, that's what she's getting. You wanted to support them, now you're getting what you wanted. You're getting what you said. You said trans women are women. Okay, then why exclude them for your women-only gym? You're the one who said it. That's the thing where it shows you again. Women, you gotta wake up. Think logically. Stop thinking with your emotions. Stop trying to be, oh my God, I want to be like a social justice warrior. I want to be politically correct. I want to be inclusive. Are you? Really? No.
Guys, I don't think I've ever come on the internet in tears, but like this whole thing is so beyond disheartening. Like, it's so disheartening. Like, I am just one single young woman that is just trying to create a safe space for a group of women, like a demographic of women. That is it. All I've spoken about is my personal experiences with SA and how like certain things have made me feel and stuff, and like now I'm here, you know. And like the amount of hate, the abuse, the racism, the comments, the slurs in response to that is just beyond me. Like, how the hell has a safe space for a demographic of women become this? How have we gotten here, guys? Like, it's so wild to me, like, and it's so disheartening. Like, the Girl Spot is literally a safe space for some women, and that is it. Like,
a women's only gym, except no trans women. Girl, how you closing the doors before they even open?
A female-only gym.
Now, this is Natalie, and she's from the UK, and she has been crowdfunding and crowdsourcing to open her very own women's only gym. And like she stated at the beginning of this video, she had posted this tweet in 2021, and the tweet says, respectfully, if you have a problem with trans women attending my gym, then you can find another gym to train at. I have discussed this several times before. Trans women are women and also a minority that need to be protected. Please keep your transphobia away. And that sounds like a great message by a person opening up a women's only gym. Well, fast forward to right now, she's just announcing that she's only opening the gym for biologically born women, which has set the trans community on fire. Because lots of trans individuals in the UK area and around the world who saw and inspired for her to open this women's only gym had donated large sums of money to help her get it open, and even small dollar donations as well. Now, somebody had reposted her tweet from earlier this month that showed that she did have a GoFundMe where she had raised about £22,000, and people are speculating that a lot of trans individuals from that community had also donated to this GoFundMe, which is a huge slap in the face to a trans community who had been hearing that you were opening a women's only gym and who were supporting you, to find out that when it opens, well, they're not welcome. And people had also pointed out that they thought it was really strange that she had posted that video over on Twitter, but she had not brought it over to TikTok. And people were like, well, why didn't she bring that same message to TikTok? That's strange. I don't know. Now, before she had turned her comments off, somebody had left this comment and said, apart from the very disappointing transphobia, starting a woman's only gym and then excluding trans women is a recipe for disaster. What do the logistics actually look like? Checking private parts at the door? Valid question. When muscular cis women who don't look woman enough want to come in, then what? Which is a valid question. What about women who are muscular in build, who don't have softer feminine phenotypes want to attend the gym? Then how do you check to determine if they're trans or not? When those women, referring to muscular women, experience discrimination from other women trying to trans investigate them, then what? Now, they finish out their tweet and say, as a businesswoman, I'm interested in seeing how you imagine this working. Now, a lot of people across Twitter and social media, but not here on TikTok, because again, they don't believe she posted that video here, were questioning, where did the switch come from 4 years ago being in support of trans women in the trans community, then doing a complete 360 on not allowing them to attend your gym? And some individuals, again, this is just internet speculation, are speculating that she might have received a large donation with specific parameters on who she would allow to attend.
So here is my transgender baby. Her name is Bella. Bella was born a boy, but now uses she, her pronoun. I am in the middle of trying to get a doctor's appointment in order to secure some medication to stop the male hormone taking over. Bella is 14 months old and is thriving in her new body. Now she is able to be who she was born to be. Trapped in the wrong body at such a young age has had a massive impact on young Bella's mental health. But with the right medication, we are going to get through it as a family. Just secured a grant as well to help Bella in her transition. So all costs have been covered, and it's such a relief. She gets to be who she wants to be. This is all she's wanted for years now, and we couldn't be any more happier.
What does she mean by years? The baby is 14 months old. What do you mean years? That means you've been planning this before you had the baby. I swear. And whether I always take these videos with a grain of salt, but here's the thing. Shit like this is happening. This is happening. Women out there are doing this to their children. They are manipulating, gaslighting their kids into believing, that they are of another gender. This is happening right now. And it's being supported. I guarantee you that there are programs that are helping out these mentally ill mothers, transitioning their young minors, their young kids, their babies. This is sickening. It is disgusting. This is the thing where I think it's a mental illness that a lot of women are having. I really do. Because women are the ones who are supporting this. I'm not saying all women, but I'm saying the ones that are supporting it are usually women. This is a huge mental illness. I hope that the father can step in and take his kid. But who knows how the court system will be on his side. It's just, things like this is disgusting. It really is. And we don't understand what a detriment mothers like this are doing to their children. Absolutely. I've seen other videos of mothers pushing their sons and daughters, saying, "Oh yeah, they're trans. It's like, seriously? We back in my day, we didn't even let kids do. It's like they can't smoke. They shouldn't have sex. They can't have tattoos. They can't have guns. They have curfews. It's like, seriously, are these kids or are these grown adults? It's like, did we forget that kids wanted to think that they could fly? Kids think that they were robots, pirates, ninjas, shit like that? Are we confirming that, my kid is an actual ninja? My kid is a dinosaur. It's like, seriously? Are you the adult? Or are you just someone who's mentally ill? Shit like this is disgusting.
I need the city to protect me because the federal government won't. And if you think you're afraid of Trump, you should see how afraid of Trump I am.
Can you wrap up, please?
Yes, I can. If you say that you're afraid of Trump and that's why you don't want the city to be a safe space for trans people, you better prepare for trans people to make this a very unsafe space.
I'm shaking right now. I don't want to be here.
Please?
I'm sorry, am I taking too long pleading for my life?
You remembered how many children I have and that 2 of them are trans.
I speak as both the B and the T in the LGBT.
I'm multiply disabled. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder that causes me immense physical pain. I'm on the autism spectrum, and I have narcolepsy, and I couldn't drive myself here, so I had to hide from my driver that I was in drag, which is not an easy thing to do in drag.
I do not want to be here. It's my day off. I do not want to be in your DMs. I do not want to be in your email inboxes. I do not want my creativity writing diss tracks like Kendrick. I don't want to spend an hour applying glitter on my face so that you will hear and see me. I want you to listen to me.
Let us remember that the Nazis burned the books the Nazis burned books on gender sciences first. Now the administration has villainized and marginalized migrant workers, trans, LGBT people, and even special needs, denying life-saving and affirming care.
Can you look at me and tell me how many of my friends need to die before you do anything?
Please wrap up.
Look at me!
Okay, we're all done here.
Fucking pathetic!
We're all done. Come on.
Of course, we need to continue celebrating Black History Month because in spite of what's coming down from Washington, we all know that we all exist and we all need to be recognized for our existence.
But be aware that you are a guest in my house when you come. And when you come, know that there are strong queer and trans people in my classroom who will collect you with the quickness.
My name in drag is Dee Dee Delight. And my name out of drag is Dewey Cosgrove Atienza.
Laddie LaRouge, he, they, in drag, District 3.
My legal name is Olivia D'Ambrosio. My public name is Livy Scanlon. My wife and I own a home in the Canal District.
I speak as someone who is always misgendered, like all the time. People refer to me as sir when I prefer to be referred to as ma'am. I speak as someone who is afraid to use public toilets. I speak as someone who is a member of this community and is a queer person.
You have to imagine being me and my wife, fearing that our marriage rights will be stripped away at any moment.
Please, I only have so much time. Please, Joe's gonna cut me off.
Which matters more? Covering the legal fees of systemic police brutality or protecting the lives of queer people in our community? How many lives have to be lost before you consider fighting back against fascism and corruption?
Now is the time to say that if federal money relies on the dehumanization of trans people, that we don't want your goddamn money.
I get that some of you care more about easy funding than trans lives and don't mind Nazis for some whatever reason, but
Normally I would say good evening, but through the chair I will only impart my sour grapes.
It's an extremely emotional and taxing thing to stand up here as someone as part of the trans and gender diverse community.
My name is Katie. I'm from District 5, and I'm speaking in support of agenda items 10B and 14B. Right now in our country, Trump is threatening the trans and gender diverse community.
Noticing people here are trying to control the rights of others, and that's not right. We should make Worcester a sanctuary city for trans people. Everybody deserves to feel safe, and everybody needs to feel safe.